You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Okay.
Mother. Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
What are we... Behind you! Turn around! Turn around! Wait a minute, isn't she dead? Okay. Zombies. Zombie behind you! Oh!
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Okay. I don't understand you. You sort of do. Why aren't you dead? Because it's not her. Identify yourself. It's the Queen thing. She's talking to me through a dead person. Possibly unaware of how utterly creepy that is.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
And you're... yeah.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
You're asking me to kill your own kids?
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us. They sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Okay.
I understand. A child left alone in a closet until she is 16 would not be sane.
Okay. I mean, alright, I've got to kill him. Yeah, I mean, sure.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must.
Okay.
Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
Look, those tanks? Acid. Strong enough to kill anything, no matter its biology. They wouldn't have installed that if they weren't afraid of the consequences of her getting loose.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
but you... Yeah.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
In peace.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
One side of me wants to play it safe, but, you know, she has reasons to hate Saturn now, and what was it Wrex said? Enemy of my enemy is my friend? Not sure he imagined Arachnite being that friend, but yeah. I'll probably regret this, but...
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Okay, what's that beeping? Beeping like that is never a good sign. That's the tram station we arrived at, and we came in through the maintenance area here. There is an elevator back to the restricted area up there. And there were... Oh. Yeah, we can't get there from this side. But there were still some enemies, I believe. Or maybe they've all just come out this way. So this has now opened up the way back to the tram, I'm hoping. Okay. Right. I say we go... We've got hostile. Okay. Benezia went through the hot labs, right? Can you... My scanner's saying... Ah, they're below us or above us. We can't get back into that area. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Who the hell is this?
Are you here to secure the situation?
If you mean exterminate the situation, yes.
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
Not really, no.
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting.
Yeah.
This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
and they hatched it, right?
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix plan
We
to
kind of
clone
know all
Rachni,
this.
mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone.
All right.
Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Your experiment failed. The Rachni aren't obedient. Yeah. Yeah.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
We can save him. We can't. The Queen's already told me.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
The what?
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
Okay. There are some people downstairs. Don't we sort of need to get them cleared out?
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out. Give us a minute to patch up and rearm.
Sure. I wait here. I am not so much good for searching now, yes? Mother always say I would meet a bad end.
Okay, so he's going to trigger a purge, and then we're going to have to fight our way out. But what about the people downstairs? Don't we need to make sure that they are...
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Oh, right.
Are there any survivors in here?
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
So they got out. That's why it's closed down there.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
Right. So... No, we've done the crew survivors, haven't we?
Are there any survivors
No, we've
in here?
done that. Big just...
Lady Benezia, an executive secretary of Binary Helix, is on the operations deck.
She's dead.
There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
Check it. All right.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
What exactly does this thing do?
The purge is a neutron burst weapon. 2 volumes of fissionable materials are brought together to form a critical mass. Most of the energy is released in the form of high-speed neutrons. This radiation is instantly lethal to any known form of life within 500 meters.
We would be wise to avoid touching any controls without reading the instructions.
That is advisable for all systems within this facility.
Why do I feel like that's very, very pointedly aimed at me? All right, then. Okay. Do it.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Sic semper
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
It's worth a try.
Who would have those codes?
Director of Operations, Yaroslav
right.
Tartakovsky,
Okay.
or any executive officer of Binary Helix.
Done it. Got it.
We're moving on.
Let's...
Locking you out, Commander.
Okay, right. Yes, I got a report for arrest and whatever it was. Right. Okay, so the place is cleared.
I am feeling not so well.
Okay, how do I trigger the purge? Come on.
How do we set off the purge?
Give me the code.
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Nera.
Oh, for crying out! Just. Okay, everyone start. Shit. Oh, okay, I'm already poisoned because, of course, I bloody well am. I'm poisoned. Could you possibly lift this bloody thing up so I can? Where's his... Oh, there's his body. Okay, right. So we've got the purge codes off from him, maybe? We do. We got the purge codes. The hot labs. We have the purge codes needed to activate the new... Right, yeah, okay, brilliant. Right. Guys, once we do this, we've got to move. Okay?
Online. How can I help you?
Do the purge thing.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
I have the code.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
What? Oh, fuck. Not. Holy O-M and all the... G! Oh, okay. Of course I'm overheating. Right. Just hit them with absolutely everything, please. I'm gonna hit the Medigel. And oh, I'm about to get hit again, aren't I? I'm about to get hit. Okay, we don't have a lot of time to be messing around here. You know what? I think I'm going to be doing that. I think I want you to be... You can't do much, actually, so just throw that one. Oh, get my barrier up. Get my... Okay, we lost tally. Where's my unity? What, why did, no, what, why is my weapon away? Why is my weapon away? Why did my weapon get put away? Okay, that is a lot of Rachni. I am afraid, well, we are not, oh, tell you what, just got one of them. Did I? We are not going to be able to blast our way through them. We're going to have to get rid of them, but we don't have a huge amount of time. Okay. I've not got any grenades left. I've got no grenades left. Okay, we got 1 minute, 16 seconds to get out of here. Okay, you know what? Time. Right. Okay. Lift that one. Zap that one. Oh, where's I wanted, what? Carnage. Oh, okay. Have we got any more left? Yes. Carnage. Oh, God. Is that it? Come. Just. I feel better now. Good. Do you feel better? We've got 35 seconds to get out of here. We're going to make it all the way to the bloody tram station. 500 meters. Was that an Okay, we're alive. We are. Oh, all right. We only had to get that far. Let's not assume. Yeah, let's not assume. We just get in the tram and get out of here? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, and of course we're going to stand like badasses. I mean, couldn't we sit? I mean, don't badasses sit after they've had a major battle? Just a little rest, put your feet up? No? Oh, we can sit in the meeting.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
There's no point. Yeah, not so fast. Yeah, no, not so fast.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Excuse me! No bickering! We're in this together!
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look, it's been a tense few days. I get it. We're all on edge.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the Council?
Yes, I guess I should.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
Should I? Soldier. There we go.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Before we move on, just check the crew's okay.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off.
Corporations.
The other will sell them out from under
Definitely.
you. With all due respect, Commander.
Yeah, no, just...
I have to go.
No worries, just...
All right, see you.
Checking in on you. Checking we still have an outside, apparently. It's there. Excellent. Wouldn't want to lose the outside.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Not really, I'm just wandering around, checking that everyone's fine. I sort of assumed you would be.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Little more worried about Mr. Sony, for obvious reasons.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
True, and you just don't feel anything? Really?
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that side of things was pretty much Saren's fault.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Not quite what I was going for, but okay.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
Right. Lesson number 1, when one of us gives you an opportunity to move beyond that embarrassing moment, take it. We're short... What? Okay. What about now?
Has your opinion changed at all?
It has. I have been watching you and your crew. It has taught me a lot about your species. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Me? Me? You want me to convince people that we're not intimidating bullies? Me?
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what happened on Akuz. The fact that you survived shows a remarkable strength.
You looked it up. Of course you looked it up. You could have just asked, I would have told you.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I didn't quite mean
I apologize, Commander.
That way either.
After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
I want to believe that. What's unacceptable? Change the subject. Me or the beacon?
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
You're an alien. Actually, it's not. That's... Yeah, okay, I probably need to introduce you to this concept of... I'm sort of your commanding officer. I know you're not military, but you are under my command sort of thing. Like... Actually, it's not... There's... What? Anyway, why did you think there was something between me and Ash? Barely exchanged 2 words. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about my private life, though.
My relationships are none of your business.
That is...
I apologize, Commander.
Not what I wanted to say.
I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us.
Oh.
Obviously, I do not know as much about human relationships as I thought.
Amateur. No. Okay. Forget it. You were waiting. Look. I don't mind us being friends. I can be your friend. I'm your commanding officer, sort of, maybe to be decided. We can be friends. We can get to know each other, but there's gotta be some distance there.
I'm not interested in you in that way, Liara.
This is very embarrassing for me, Commander. Please, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, you and me both. Okay, well, if you're talking...
I should go.
If you're talking...
Goodbye, Commander.
Things like that, you must have definitely moved beyond your mother. Good grief. Okay, where did that come from? Oh, grief. Just lost her mother. Yeah, that's the sort of reaction people have, isn't it? I probably should have been more understanding. Okay. Oh, sorry. Tripping over.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Yeah, she's older than the 2 of us combined, I think. But your point is correct. Yeah,
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Yeah, you're probably right, but... Yeah. You think we should have passed it on to them? I don't think we had that chance. It was make a decision right there and then. I mean, she could be a powerful ally, and honestly, I got the feeling that she wasn't an enemy. I also got the feeling she probably wasn't that pleased about being used by, Saren. And she did seem to be able to distinguish between, say, me and Benezia. So, you know, let's just hope that doesn't bite us in the backside.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the council.
They shouldn't. No, they should, I guess.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Yeah, can you not refit?
Ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. It'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Canadics kept it a secret. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Right.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link Biotics and Ezo. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
Do we have to... Okay.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
They have a boss, but did his training with... That's military discipline. It depends, doesn't it? There are limits. And what was done to these guys? Did it work?
Well, you're a hell of a biotic, though. You must have done something right.
Well, I got to where I am because I took initiative. Good or bad, I own that. Pretty much despite Canadics. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Good man.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Okay. Yeah, there wasn't anyone in here. No. Alright. Garrus! How are you doing?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Have I asked you this? I don't think I have.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Saleon geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common? I'm guessing not common.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut.
An L-Corps.
Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Saleon, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing No Salarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
I don't want to know.
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
They have...
Somebody's making a killing out there.
4 testicles. What?
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Saleon's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Test tubes?
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Yeah, that's kind of twisted. Did you speak to him?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
But
why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
So you had to let him go. Yeah, guess.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
Okay, look, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but also I'm not saying you're right either. This is another one of those things like, you know, we're hunting Saren because of, you know, his crimes, but even before he committed the crimes that got him in trouble, there were incidents where he, well, sounded a little like you, I'm afraid. Yeah.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
You're wrong, you're right. Nah, it's a tough choice, that is. That is a tough choice, Garrus. Would I have shot the ship to stop him getting away? Can't you just follow him?
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
No, I get that. I mean, definitely. Guy should have been blasted out of existence.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Saleon?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Yes, you can.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find him.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Alright, okay. Ashley or Wrex? I can't stop thinking about the fact that Wrex has got 4 testicles now. Okay, I need to okay. Wrex.
What do you want, Shepard?
I'm just checking in on everyone.
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Okay.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Salarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
But not you, right?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Okay. But not Jared.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
I'm okay. I'm a little surprised that there's anywhere where violence is forbidden in Krogan society. I suppose that's me being a little bit judgmental, isn't it?
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Okay, you did not mention...
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Never?
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
Hey.
I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Okay.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Hey, we're out there all the time. Maybe we'll get a chance to find it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Sure.
So long, Wrex.
Okay.
Shepard.
Wrex. I mean, who'd have guessed? I mean, your father wanted to focus on war, but you wanted to focus on making babies. I mean... Okay, now I'm thinking of the 4 testicles again.